Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start the daily analysis on the 1 hour chart to see what happened yesterday as this rebound. Of course, in the live stream we mentioned that of course we might have a rebound, of course, for Bitcoin and all the altcoins, of course, but that doesn't mean that we are bullish yet, because of course we still below the invalidation of bearish scenario, which is a 1, 2, 3 potential wave 4 and a 5 might be unfolding here as an impulse, and it might be of course an A B and a C hitting the uncommon target 0.618 exactly, and of course starting to see a potential weakness here. So basically, if this is our A, B and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 here can be finished and we continue the trend towards lower prices, that is a possibility, of course, to continue for a wave 5, taking the low and, of course, continuation of the trend, as, of course, we see here in this massive move. Now, basically, if we are bullish and we're looking for a potential signal to be bullish or to be confident that we are bullish, we need definitely this area. We need this number. We need the 119K. 700 or 800. I would say 120K is very, very essential to call a bullish scenario. And bullish scenario here means, of course, a new all-time high. Bullish scenario, it doesn't mean that we move correctively upward and we get some uptrend and so on. When I say bullish, of course, it means that we need a new high. Yeah. That we are looking at an uptrend with a direction toward the upside impulsively. Currently, we cannot call this yet. We're still in a potential 3 waves corrective after, of course, this massive drop. And today we might continue, of course, the trend downward. Now, basically, if this is going to transform to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, that means, of course, it's still a wave C. So we gotta be careful, even with one more high. As I finished 5 waves up here, it still can be an ABC and finishing even below the 1-to-1 fib level. And that means even you did not reach yet the perfect target for a wave C. So if this is the case scenario that it's gonna happen, so also we gotta be careful from further downtrend after one more high here in case we are moving for higher again. So it's gonna still an ABC and it might drop down, of course, for lower, taking the low again. In our main scenario, which is on the daily here, the main scenario that we are looking for is the following, which is a potential finished ABC here, right? We have an A, B, and a C potential wave C as an expanding flat, where we have finished 3 waves up here as W, X, and a Y. This is your wave Y here. And we drop down, of course, for lower. So this is the main scenario. I'm not gonna go further into more details. You can go to the deep analysis made, of course, yesterday. The target is, of course, 70, around the 70K, I would say, in this blue box. Minimum target 0.38 for wave 2, because it is a new bull run. After a bear market expanding flat, we start, of course, a wave 2 here. Wave 2, and we move with a new bull run, wave 3. Now, the ultimate bullish scenario, and which is the only scenario right now can be working for bullish, which is a very huge scenario also, can be, of course, a potential 1, 2, another 1, and of course you have an ABC expanding flat wave 2, and we're looking for a massive wave 3 towards the upside. But this, guys, is a moon boy scenario, I would say. It's very, very dangerous and risky to call it, okay? I don't do like any other channel. Yeah, that's 256K, okay? I cannot give this scenario confirmation before I get the real confirmation, the 120K. Probably we might get there in case we get the 120K. Of course, we have to watch the structure, what's gonna give us. But yes, probably we can call it once we get 120K again. If not, that means, of course, we drop down in a wave C, expanding flat as explained in the scenario before. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin, the daily analysis. Let's watch and see closely, of course, on the micro level, what's going to happen today Is it a wave for here unfolding as a corrective wave and we drop down, or do we get one more high and then we drop down, or we simply take the 120k for a potential ultimate bullish scenario? That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.